Hey guys, WhiteWidower here. We are doing a DIPQ. I'm going to show you a great way to farm for spring boxes, and that's these things right here. Spring gift set, quote unquote. You can actually stack a bunch of them, and you can actually put them on a thing like a potion, so you don't have to click them over and over again. You can just hold down the button. Now my inventory is full, so that you can see. If I were to hold it down, it would give me an error, so make sure that your slots are open if you're having any problems. Otherwise, here I am, DIPQ. I talked about how it's a great way to farm boxes. This is only going to be if you are above level 140, because that is the minimum level to do the quest, or to access this PQ rather. Okay, there's my double buff right there. Gonna begin. So I'm trying to get 2x drop. I'm not 100% sure if that affects. We'll find out now, because I got approximately 80 boxes from the run before. I think it does affect it, so we'll find out. So the first stage of the DIPQ, if you've never done it before, is just gonna be these guys. So right here. Now, obviously, I'm a little bit stronger and much higher level than most people doing this quest, so I'm not proportionally, strength-wise to what it would actually be at that level. You might actually have to pay a little more attention. I can kind of just lackadaisically hold this button down and hope for the best, especially since I have my pet picking this stuff up. It's going to definitely speed up that process for me. I need to keep an eye, see how I actually have maxed out now of slots. So I need to move away from the action, because those boxes are not being picked up. Definitely want to try and sort this out before, so you don't fail, because DIPQ can definitely be a difficult. Alright, now we gotta try and pick up a not beauty coupon. Oh my god. So yeah, kind of annoying, but once you get, oh no, goddamn, another beauty coupon. Once I get one of these boxes up, it'll hold 100 of them. There we go. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and loot them. That was quite the long stage, just for the fact that I feel like I might have spent more time trying to get my slot open. So yeah, that boss probably won't be one hit, but whatever. Alright, this stage is fun. So after that little first stage and then the boss stage, you have to encounter these 3 portals, and you need to kill the monsters that come out of these 3 portals, obviously. You see there's a bar on the top middle of the screen under the timer. That is actually going to represent your life in terms of the number of monsters that are currently on the map. When it is too high and there are too many monsters, it'll start flashing red. If you don't kill anything within a matter of seconds, you will instantly fail the PQ, set you back to the beginning, and you'll just have to start over, and you only get 5 of these a day, so you don't want to be wasting any of them. They're great to train, great to farm boxes. You have to be within 40 levels, I believe, of the monster to actually get these boxes. So that's why it's very important that I can go to a place like this, where it's going to drop a huge amount of them, but it will actually, I think the monsters will max at 180 at this PQ. So given I'm 210, I'm still within that 40 gap limit there, so I can still get items. That is the key. I can't just go kill mushrooms, unfortunately. Just because the way the game is designed, it is made to make it so that higher levels cannot farm items on lower levels. This also helps prevent botting, because a botter who would normally stay at one place forever will start to level after a while. Once they get to a high enough level, they won't be able to bot, because the drop rates for the items become null. So yeah, that's why if you ever notice that you don't get many drops from lower level monsters, that's why. It was instituted maybe a year and a half ago, I think. Definitely one of the newer features, but oh, okay, this stage is about dodging. But if you come and climb up this rope, there is no dodging. You just sit and wait. Now, these used to one-hit kill you, they don't anymore, or at least I think they used to one-hit kill you, don't remember to be 100%. Just like I said, you also only get 5 entries. It used to give you 10 entries. They didn't nerf the experience that much, or necessarily at all. In fact, I think they may have made it higher, but it still limits the number of times you can enter, meaning after 5 runs in a day, you're going to have to find somewhere else to train. And even, once you're at 150, 160, that could be somewhat difficult. Okay, so now, right after those things disappear, you need to jump down immediately. These monsters in the bottom left are always going to spawn here. they spawn these witches and they fly around the map immediately. If you don't kill them right away, then they're just going to start flying all over the place, and that's not going to be good. While we're doing this, I want to explain how these boxes actually help us, if that wasn't clear yet. These boxes have the ability to give you Spring Bunny coins. Yes, that's for the event going on right now. Coin shops are a great way for you to get range or utility items or just support items. Maybe even some fun damage skins and stuff like that if you really, that's the way you want to go. You know, I usually invest in my range first, but you always want to look snazzy too, right? Gotta play the show both ways. So, either way, there are things like incredible chaos scrolls, there are regular scrolls with better stats and more generous percents than normal, so like, you won't find a scroll that is nearly as good as you will in a coin shop event. That doesn't mean that the coin shop event scrolls are always worth using, but the majority of the time they do have more usefulness than what you can pick up from finding a random drop somewhere, or, you know, even getting some gadget scrolls or something to that extent. Here we are, about to finish up this round, I believe. After this is just going to be one more boss, and there are 3 random bonus stages. One of the random bonus stages is Blackheart, that little boss, if you are familiar. Oh no, it looks like I've maxed out my box slots, so after this I'm going to have to drop something. But there are 3 random stages. One of them is those giant monsters from the first stage, and some other monsters. They're basically 2 mobs that try and beat each other up, and you're kind of stuck in the middle. I can't really explain it better than that, sorry. Hopefully we get that one maybe so I can explain it, because the rest of them are more straightforward. Oh gosh, this is so annoying. Trying to get a box. I should drop more than one thing, right? That would be smart. I need to get down there soon too, or I'm going to lose something. Good thing I got 2 slots, because I definitely picked up a coupon on the first slot. And these boxes give us coins. You can get up to 35 of them a day when you open them. Save your extra boxes, count out the coins you get along the way. If you get more than 35 coins, stop opening your boxes. Save them for the next day. You don't need to farm boxes every day. If you farm 1,000 in one day, or if you get, you know, if you just have your pet looting them from training, especially if you're training to level up, then you're not going to have much issues finding boxes. But this is a great way to find them in DIPQ if you are level 140 and up. So that was the last stage. This is the bonus right here. Ooh. Magnus only. Okay, so it's just these little guys. Sometimes there's monsters that spawn on the right, and sometimes it's a boss. If it's the boss, you're going to have a lot of problems if you don't have a decent amount of funding or range. And, you know, I don't necessarily know why that's the case. Blackheart's not necessarily, like, the HP is not on par with what most players are at this point in the game, so I don't really understand why it's at the end of this party quest, but maybe it's because they also don't intend for people to solo it, and it is definitely soloable if you have a little bit of funding, or if you're around level 150, your stats and general gear can usually pull you through. Otherwise, you know, go with a friend if you have to. Obviously, splitting boxes is still going to be better than nothing. I believe it's by kill priority, so if you kill it, you probably have the priority on the box over your friend. Either way, that's the bonus stage. That's DIPQ. Go get your Spring Bunny boxes, get those coins. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please rate, comment, subscribe. Got a training video in the works, so please let me know your favorite spots to train. I'm talking about 2016 spring. Best spots to train in terms of efficiency, as well as spawns and health and exp ratios and all that. So let me know what you think. Take care, guys. I love your faces.